everyone, this recipe is so easy. I promise you, you cannot mess this up.
For dinner tonight, I'm making some pepper steak and rice. So if you want to make some along with me, here's everything you are going to need. You're going to need 1 bag of celery, 2 red peppers, 2 green peppers, 1 bag of green onions or scallions, 2 or more pounds of steak. Now you can use any kind of steak that you want. The best tasting and the best to use for pepper steak and rice is sirloin tip. But if you don't have that, or if you don't want to spend that much money, you can just use any kind of steak that you have. You can use stew meat as well. You can use broil, just any kind of steak, but the best top notch will be the sirloin tip. Then you're gonna need 3 cloves of garlic, some ginger, some soy sauce, and the best soy sauce that I like for the taste is La Choy. I don't think Kikkoman is that great, but use whatever soy sauce your taste buds are used to. You're gonna need some water, some white rice, or you can use brown rice. Any kind of rice. You don't have to use success rice, but that's the fastest. You need just about 1 to 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and some corn starch. I will put the exact amount of each ingredient in the description box, and as I cook everything I will give you the exact amount, so you don't have to worry about not knowing how much to use. So for your utensils, you're going to use a big spoon, and you need a pot like a spaghetti pot, and make sure you have a lid for it. You need a pot with a lid. So let's get started. I use my Ninja blender to chop up my vegetables and my meat. So to go really fast, it's best if you use a blender. If you don't have one, you're going to have to go ahead and use a knife. It's more time consuming, but you can just chop up each vegetable into whatever size pieces you want. So if you want them to be long or small, I like to finely dice mine up, but again, it's whatever your preference is. So as you can see, all of my vegetables here are diced, and including my meat. So first thing you're going to do is take 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and just drop that into your pot. You're going to turn your eye on, and you're going to just let that get a little hot. Just give it about 2 minutes. So it's been 2 minutes. The oil is hot. Now you're just going to put your meat in. This is 2 pounds of sirloin tip. If you like more meat, you can put way more than 2 pounds. You can put 4 pounds, 6 pounds. You like a lot of meat in your pepper steak and rice, and just put a whole lot more in. But right here I got 2 pounds. So once that starts frying up, you want to go ahead and put in 1 tablespoon of the ginger. This is ground ginger. Let me hold that up for you guys to see. Ground ginger, 1 tablespoon. Just sprinkle that all around there. And along with that 1 tablespoon of ginger, you want to put 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Actually, let me take that top off. So, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 4 cloves of minced garlic. You can use a fresh bulb of garlic. Fresh garlic is always the best. But you can also use just a jar of minced garlic that you can get from the grocery store. So either way, you're going to use 4 cloves. You're going to drop that right in there. And then that's it for the meat. You just want to stir it up and let that cook until it's all brown. You don't see any more red. Just gonna cook that up until it's all brown. Once that's completely brown, now you're gonna drop all your vegetables in. So this is gonna be 2 red peppers, and 2 green peppers, this is almost a full bag of celery. I probably took out about 4 celery stalks. But basically, I almost used the whole bag. Use how much celery you guys like. You don't have to put as much celery as I put in. And then this is going to be the green onions. This is 1 full bag of green onions. If you don't go by the bag, you go by like the little bundles. It's 3 bundles. Now just let that cook down a little. Give it a good stir. Incorporate all of those vegetables, and then you're gonna add the cornstarch. The cornstarch is gonna give it that sauce. The cornstarch, if you like your pepper steak and rice to have that thick sauce, you're gonna add more of the cornstarch. I don't add a lot of cornstarch because we do not like ours really thick. I have tasted it from other people where it was thick, it was thin. So I'm just telling you guys, just make your sauce the way you like it. Okay, and all you have to do literally is just add a little more cornstarch if you want it thick. And here is 1 cup of water, and here is 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Do not pour your water and then your cornstarch into your pot. You have to make sure you mix it to the side, because you will get clumps of cornstarch all over and it will not mix up. You'll just have big clumps of dried cornstarch. So this is very important. Make sure you pour your cornstarch into your water. Mix it up first and then dump it in. Now we're going to pour this mixture right in. This is what's going to thicken up your sauce.
If you want it thinner, just add less cornstarch.
Mix that up really well. And you'll notice it'll start to thicken up immediately. You see how thick this is now? So for most of you, that's going to be perfect. But for me, I'm going to add just a little bit of water. So I'm going to add 1/2 cup of water. And that 1/2 cup of water will be perfect. So once you've made your sauce and your vegetables are still going to be a little hard or a little crunchy, so you're going to put your lid on the pot and let this simmer. So turn your eye down to simmer and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes on simmer and it'll be perfect. Make sure you taste this. Don't forget to taste as you go. You'll notice if you need more soy sauce or if you need more ginger. But basically, the more water while you're making your sauce at the end, you might want to add just a little more soy sauce. So right now, I'm just going to pour in like this, maybe a tablespoonful. Just because I added that extra 1/2 cup of water, you know that will water it down. So I'm just going to add, some more soy sauce to give me that flavor back. And this is cooking up pretty thick, but it's also in between. So I'm going to say it's perfect for me and my family. And it is all done. If you slice your red and green peppers big, and if your celery was in big chunks, that's fine. Just put the lid on and let it cook down, because you want your vegetables to be a little soft, not too crunchy. So now that this is all done for me, I'm going to go ahead and make my rice. For my rice, I use success rice. It's the boil in the bag. It takes 10 minutes to cook. It's really fast. You can use the rice that you have at home, whether it's just the green rice, the bags, or whichever kind you have. Just make your white or brown rice and add some butter. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 bags of rice in this water boiling. I'm just going to get that 10 minutes. I add 1 stick of butter, and I know that's a lot of butter, but I really like to have that butter flavor in my rice.
Alright you guys, that is it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please let me know down in the comment section if you would like to try this recipe, or just let me know the way you like to make your pepper steak and rice. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.